time down already? That says there is no key to success. It's a combination lock. But let me ask you something right now. All right? See, each individual in here, see, you hear the same stuff over and over and over and over again. And you start to buy into that BS. Because it makes you feel good. It's easy. You know, it's like the motivational speaker that gets on stage, they get you all pumped up, they get you all fired up, they give you high fives and everything all there, and you go walk out of this room, you run out of this room, you slam out, everybody's like, let's go! And you go out the room and you look at each other and like, where in the F are we going? Where are we going? Nobody can make a decision. Well, here's the key thing. Let me ask you something here. And this is one of the things that is main thing, a lot of things I'm saying, but this is crucial of the things of why you can't make a decision. Or you can't make those decisions that you need to make. Who has the key to your heart and shouldn't? Who has the key to your thoughts and shouldn't? Who has the key to your actions and shouldn't? See, you're afraid to take those keys back. You're afraid to change that lock. Nobody should have the key to your heart. Nobody should have the key to your actions. Nobody should have the keys to your thoughts. Nobody should have the keys to your emotions. Those should be combinations. Those are combinations. And those individuals in your life, those individuals in your business, those individuals that are close to you, they have to earn those numbers. They have to earn those numbers. And you know what you have to continue to do? You have to continue to change that combination. Ladies, it's not the persons that you have with you. Right? It's your feelings. It's your feelings. You've been carrying around feelings bottled up inside you for so freaking long that it's literally weighing you down. It doesn't allow you to make those decisions. It puts you in that state. Man, another day. I can't wait till Friday. I can't wait for the weekend. Because those feelings are just literally weighing you down. In here, in order to go for what you want, in order to make those decisions, you got to be able to say no. And what happens is when we say no, we want to explain it afterwards. Well, guess what? When you explain it afterwards, guess what happens? You have doubt about that no. You have that doubt about that no. Now, you're not sure. We hear this all the time. If you're lacking confidence, you know what happened? You gave somebody permission to take your confidence from you. And you know exactly the moment, you know exactly the occasion, you know exactly the person that you gave permission to take your confidence. Because here's the thing, nobody can take anything that's inside you away from you unless you give them permission. Unless you give them permission. So if you're lacking in confidence, if you're unsure because why you can't make a decision to move forward, you know exactly what happened where you lost your confidence or it got shaken. Go get it back. Go get it back. It's yours. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anybody else. What's the most heaviest thing that we carry around with us? What is the most heaviest thing that doesn't allow us, that creates all this confusion, that doesn't allow us to have clarity, that has all this clutter, that doesn't allow us to make decisions? You know what? And the thing you always ask them is to be honest with me, be honest with me, be honest with me, until it's time to be honest. When's the last time you had an honest conversation with yourself? Every individual in this room, you know exactly why you're in the situation you're in. 100% you know exactly why. You just won't own up to it. You just won't own up to it. How many people in here got hung over last night? Raise your hand. Not a single person drank too much last night. I don't believe that. All right? Okay. Now, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge you. All right? But my question to you is, are you in a place in your life? Are you in a place in your relationship? Are you in a place in business where in this current time and space where you can afford, not from a financial standpoint, but from an advancement standpoint, to be hungover? Because when you're in the good zone, you can use those luxuries from time to time. You can use those luxuries. I don't have the luxuries of guilt. I don't have the luxuries of shame, of guilt, of all those things. I left those in the sandbox a long time ago. A long time ago. Because how many times have you heard this? Man, I can't wait to meet my better half. I can't wait to meet my better half. I hate that expression. And I'll tell you why. But if you're waiting to meet your better half, you know what that tells me about each individual in this room? That you only do things halfway. Isn't the idea of life to be a whole individual? To complete ourselves? Yeah. Not just enjoy the better half? Mm-hmm. See, what we want to do is we want to leave doubt behind. We want to leave guilt behind. We want to leave insecurity behind. We want to leave being scared behind. We want to leave a part of us behind instead of taking all of us into this journey from good to great. We hear this all the time. Man, you need to step with your good foot. Step with your good foot. Stepping with your good foot is the easiest thing to do. When you got to step with that bad foot, when you got to step into that rain, when you got to step into that mud, when you got to step into that quicksand, those are the decisions that don't allow you to be insecure. They don't allow you to have doubt. They don't allow you to be scared. And a lot of individuals in here, you live in this box. Your whole life literally can fit in a box. Because you're afraid to make those decisions. You're afraid to take those chances. You're afraid to take action. I want everybody in here, I need you to question something about yourself. See, you're so busy questioning everything about everybody else. You're satisfied with good. You're satisfied with good. See? All those luxuries don't allow you to move forward. And here's the crazy part about those luxuries. Most of those luxuries, somebody else bestowed upon you. Somebody else bestowed guilt upon you. Somebody else bestowed insecurity on you. Somebody made you scared. Somebody made you feel guilty. Somebody made you feel insecure. But the one thing you all created by yourself was doubt. You created doubt. You notice I said scared, not fear. Because there's a huge... My mind is delightful. It's delightfully disturbed. My mind is beautiful. It's beautifully haunted. My mind is wicked. It's wickedly twisted. But you know what this allows me to do? This allows me to see things and say things that other individuals will not say. We all want to make decisions here. We all want to make decisions. We want to be able to move forward. We want to be able to take steps forward into whatever our next is. And your next is going to start exactly in 45 minutes when I get off the stage. That's when it's going to start. See, we have so many individuals in here that you have an abundance life of luxuries. You have so many luxuries in your life that you don't even know about. Every individual in here is living a luxurious life. You've been living it for years. Been living it for years. I'm not talking about the houses. I'm not talking about the cars. I'm not talking about the jewelry. I'm not talking about the suits. I'm not talking about the designer bags. I'm not talking about the shoes. I'm not talking about those things. Here are the luxuries that you use every single day. And these are the luxuries that don't allow you to make decisions, don't allow you to move forward. And this is going to be some audience participation in this, so don't be afraid to raise your hand or stand up when I ask this. Who used the luxury of doubt today? Who used the luxury of insecurity?